My name is Audrey Vaughn.
I'm a forensic auditor, the kind of woman who uncovers hidden money trails in corporate fraud cases. Yet, in the dim glow of my husband's hospital room, I missed the biggest deception of my life. At 2:47 a.m., the sterile scent of disinfectant hung heavy. Ethan Vaughn lay with both arms in heavy slings, elevated by pulleys after his devastating motorcycle crash. I hadn't slept in days, perched on an uncomfortable vinyl chair, watching his every shallow breath. Then the night nurse, Clara Hayes, slipped in to check his vitals. As I stepped out for coffee, she pressed a folded scrap into my hand and whispered, "Shoo." Under the hallway's fluorescent hum, I read her scrawled warning, "Review last night's hallway cam. He's faking the pain." My world tilted. Before the accident, I thought our marriage was rock solid. At 34, I thrived on data and evidence in my career. Ethan, a freelance project manager, seemed steady, always complaining about erratic jobs and tight budgets. I managed our money. He managed everything else. It felt balanced. Then came the crash. Doctors warned of permanent damage, possible disability. I became the devoted wife overnight, leaving work, living at his bedside, proving love through exhaustion. Enter Lila Grant, Ethan's cousin, who'd just relocated nearby. She was bubbly, helpful, always bringing meals and handling insurance calls. I leaned on her, grateful for the support. How naive. Small inconsistencies nagged me. Ethan only winced dramatically when I was close. With nurses or Lila, he relaxed. He shielded his injured arms from view, claiming vanity. His phone, once open, now stayed locked under his pillow, notifications silenced. Clara's note shattered my denial. I didn't confront him. I investigated. I contacted a former colleague in digital forensics. From my car in the parking garage, I watched the secure footage he sent. There I was tucking Ethan in before leaving.
Door shuts.
His eyes snap open, alert, pain. Alert, pain-free. He sits up effortlessly, flexes his arms, grabs his phone. Lila enters with takeout and wine. They laugh about how easy I am to fool, how selling my inherited cottage will clear his massive betting debts. He plans divorce, once the money's secured. I felt no tears, only cold clarity. Humiliation fueled resolve. 9. You uncover fraud for a living. Time to turn those skills inward. Large 0. Nights of devotion in a hospital room built on lies. Large 10. The moment everything changes, watching the truth unfold on screen. Large. I returned to the room playing the dutiful wife, adjusting pillows, listening to complaints. I mentioned consulting a realtor for the cottage to ease financial strain. Ethan's eyes lit up. He grew sweeter, more affectionate. Lila relaxed, careless. Behind the scenes, I froze accounts, consulted a divorce attorney, traced his hidden debts to underground bookies. The collapse came on a quiet evening. Ethan pressed about listing the cottage. Then 3 grim men in suits entered, his creditors, done waiting. Ethan amped up the groans, begging me to assure them the sale was imminent. I connected my tablet to the room's TV and hit play. The footage exposed everything: his mobility, their affair, the plot. His mother gasped. Lila crumpled. The collectors chuckled at the elaborate scam before issuing a final warning. Ethan pleaded, promised change. I felt nothing. I told him calmly, no sale.
No bailout.
Divorce filed tomorrow. I gathered my things and walked out into the crisp night air, free. 7. Walking away, not broken, but unbreakable. Large. The divorce was swift, evidence ironclad. The cottage stayed mine. Ethan's lies unraveled his life. Real pain followed when pretense ended. Lila vanished. I rebuilt quietly. Work, solitude, healing. Then came Marcus Reed, a colleague on a joint case. Quiet, respectful, he never pushed. Our connection grew slowly. Coffees, walks, honest conversations without pressure. With Marcus, trust. Rebuilt through consistency, not grand gestures. No performance required, just me, as I am. This isn't about revenge. It's about awakening. I once thought love meant endless sacrifice. Now I know it means mutual respect. If you're enduring deception disguised as devotion, remember, choosing yourself isn't cruel. It's survival. And the sweetest justice? Living well, authentically, on your own terms. 13. Real love feels like this. Peaceful, present, and free. Large. If this story hit home, like, share, and comment where you're watching from. This is the true art of revenge. Truth, timing, and reclaiming your power.